Corona rules are kind of like airport rules. Do you want to have a cocktail at 9 a.m.? Go for it. You want to have junk food every second of the day? Why not? Governor Gavin Newsom of California has taken the most drastic step of any state leader to slow the spread of the coronavirus. On Thursday, ordered Californians, all 40 million of us, to stay in their houses as much as possible in the coming weeks. It has been suggested that 56%, that's more than half of Californians, or more than 25 million people, could be infected over 8 weeks. Oh, wow. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and by the title of this video and by the state of the frickin' world, you kind of know what's going on. I've been toying with making this video all week and I haven't really known what to call it because I have actually been documenting what it's been like for me in my life. Before I even start this video, I really just want to say, please, please, please stay at home. Even if you don't feel sick, please stay at home. It is so important that we flatten the curve, and it is so important that we not only stop the spread of the coronavirus, stop the spread of misinformation. That is what is so scary right now. Yes, the coronavirus is really contagious, but you know what else is also contagious? People reading clickbaity headlines and not actually getting real, researched, factual information, and that is what is so scary. If you are looking for a breakdown of what's going on with corona, I have been personally looking to two specific YouTube channels, and that is DeFranco and Dr. Mike. DeFranco is actually one of my favorite YouTube channels. I actually modeled my Taylor Swift Tuesday show after his PDS show. I really just appreciate the way that he delivers the news with factual evidence, it's researched, and Dr. Mike. And Dr. Mike is a legitimate doctor currently helping people on the front lines in the hospital who actually have the coronavirus. So just click those links down below if you are looking for some factual information. Where do I even begin? Yesterday, Thursday evening, we heard that we are basically, in California at least, on a full-blown lockdown, basically. We are not allowed to leave our house. It is something that they're calling shelter in place, but they're actually calling it safer at home. What this means is that we are not allowed to leave our house unless we are going to the grocery store, to the pharmacy, like a doctor's note, to the hospital, and it's going to be enforced. It is Friday, March 20th. I have been in quarantine since I returned from Denver last week, since Monday. So it's been a very interesting last few days, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it's been like in my world. Last weekend, I went to Denver to go hang out with my cousins and to go to the Tyler Henry live show. Both of those events actually got canceled because of the coronavirus, shocker. And I got back on the first flight to LA that I could. And I'm gonna be honest with you, being in the airport last Sunday was not the place that I wanted to be at all, but I was afraid of a national lockdown happening when I was in Denver, when I didn't have, you know, my office set up. I am a full-time YouTube content creator, and this is my office and studio and bedroom, and everything that I have is here. And as much as I would love to be in quarantine right now with my mom, dad, and my adorable dog Harley, it just wouldn't make sense for me to be there. So while I was in town in Denver, I was very adamant to my parents, who, although they are healthy, are in that age category of being at higher risk. And so in my head, I was like, we need to go to the grocery store, Mom. I want to go with you. I want to make sure that you have enough food just in case, just for 2 weeks, so that you don't leave the house in order to go get stuff. It is Friday, March 13th, 2020. This could possibly be filed in the coronavirus diaries, I guess. Donald Trump is going to have a press conference in less than an hour to declare it a national emergency. I've been going through Twitter, and if you look up hashtag panic buying, people are fighting in the aisles over toilet paper. Toilet paper. Harley, we gotta get you some dog food. We're gonna go, I have no idea what's gonna happen. So we decided to go to the Walmart. Upon walking into the Walmart, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that there was a ton of produce at the time. Happy to say that things are very calm in the Walmart. Lots of food, lots of produce, no fighting yet. We haven't gotten to the toilet paper aisle, I'm not sure, but things are good. And then you went into the canned goods aisle. That was pretty crazy. It was really, I kept telling myself, we're not gonna go in and we're not gonna be those people who panic buy, but I so understand how panic buying happens. And I mean, am I gonna sit here and lie to you and say that I didn't panic buy a box of bagel bites? No, because I totally did, and I totally ate them last night. It's scary, you know, we're being fueled by fear and greed right now. It makes me sad for the elderly people and people who have autoimmune diseases that can't actually, you know, get access to toilet paper, because trust me, the toilet paper aisle in Walmart was completely cleared out, to the point where they had to put up signs limiting the amount that you could take, but there was nothing there for anyone to take. But I am happy to say that we were able to go in. They have enough groceries for themselves for hopefully longer than 2 weeks. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for staying indoors and setting a good example. I know that you're watching this video. Love you guys very much. And so then when it was time to go to the airport, that's when I started to get really, really nervous. One thing that I was very glad that I recently had invested in was TSA PreCheck and this thing called Clear, where you literally skip the line at TSA. You literally go in front of everyone else who's been there before you, waiting longer times. You get to skip them, which is crazy in my mind. It is $179 for 12 months, and this is not some type of sponsored thing. This is just something my roommate Shelby told me about, and I'm so glad that I did, because what I forgot about was that last week when I was in Denver, it was announced that the ski resorts would be closing down early in order to prevent the spread of coronavirus. So when I was at the airport on Sunday, I was shocked at how many people were traveling. In my head, I was like, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, no one really wants to be traveling right now. The DIA airport was so packed, full of people leaving Beaver Creek, Vail resorts, everywhere from the mountains. Never in my life have I seen the train lines this long at Denver Airport. And of course, one of them was under construction. So it was just this moment of like, whoa, I am around a lot of people right now, and this is not the place that I want to be. Also, something else that might be controversial that I didn't know that it was, but everyone was all up in my DMs about it. I knew that I was about to go be in the airport, so I implemented a little skiing gaiter that you see right here. It covered my mouth and nose. It made me feel better. I know people are gonna be in my comments right now, like they were in my DMs, I'm like, that's not medical grade. You're causing a panic. You're making people stress out. And in my head, I was like, hi, my skiing mask is not hurting you. It is, if anything, making me feel better, feeling safer. I had a middle seat on the way back here, and I just was able to sit there and sleep and just have my nose and mouth covered. I'm not gonna go out and buy the NH5 masks because medical professionals need those, and patients and people who are legitimately currently at risk need those, and I was not going to go do that. So I was very happy and content with my skiing gaiter mask. I'm not saying that you need to go out and do this. I'm just telling you what I did and what my experience was. In my mind, having some type of barrier over my nose and mouth is better than none at all. And that's just me. That's not me telling you what to do. Please don't come for me. I didn't know that was gonna be such a controversial thing, but it made me feel a lot better. I got on the plane and it was actually a pretty full flight. And again, the skiing gaiter really it made me feel comfortable. A lot of people at the airports were wearing masks, surgical masks, gas masks. I saw a few of those, and a lot of people were wearing gloves. I have not been able to find gloves anywhere. People are taking it seriously, and some people aren't. I was sitting behind a woman who was just talking very loud on this flight home and was just like, oh, it's just like the flu, like whatever, it's not gonna stop me from going out. It's scary that there are people out there not taking this seriously. It is very serious. It is not like the flu, and it will affect your life, whether or not it's someone you know, or you have to stay home, or it affects your groceries. Coronavirus will affect you, and you should take it seriously. Do not panic. You should stay calm and stay alert, but you should be taking it seriously. And if you have people in your life that aren't taking it seriously, please send them to the CDC website, send them to the Dr. Mike YouTube channel. Fight your friends and family who aren't taking this seriously. Fight them with facts. Don't get angry, don't get upset. We all have a fight or flight sense in us, and people just handle situations like this differently. Be logical, do your research, and don't just get your information based off of headlines and not absorbing the actual material in the article. Anyways, rant about that over. When I got back Sunday evening, I just kept getting all of these texts, and there were all of these rumors that a friend of a friend's mom works at the CDC and blah, blah, blah. The government's going to completely shut down as of Sunday, as of Monday. You might have heard this rumor. This was last Sunday when I heard this, and so Monday morning I woke up and I'd been out of town, so I needed to go to the grocery store, and so I did that. Oh, hello world. It is Monday, March 16th at 11:28 a.m. Oh my God, I just got back into town. I've been getting all these texts, and people are talking about rumors about how Trump met with the CDC, and they're talking about doing a 14-day national lockdown, and there's a few things that I didn't get from the store, like wine, garlic salt, Ziploc baggies, and like bananas, just small things. And my friend's like, oh, it's gonna be announced today at 3:30, and I'm just like, I don't know who to believe, because everyone's like, that's like a fake rumor, I don't know. And so here's me and my Clorox wipes. Let's go see if I can get my 7 things. Initially, I wanted to go to the Ralph's because this Ralph's was on top of a Target. I walked into the Ralph's and I was really shocked at how long the lines were all the way down into the aisles. Thankfully, there was a Target right below it, so I went to the Target, and while it was definitely less crowded than Ralph's was, by the way, Ralph's is a grocery store that we have here in California, the Target had a lot more options available, but not everything. Obviously, the toilet paper aisle was completely gone. Most things in the frozen aisle were completely picked over, and it was just kind of scary and eerie, to be totally honest with you. It's really hard to not give in to panic buying when you see all the shelves empty and you have no idea what's going to happen next, and you see other people buying out shelves of things, and so it just kind of makes you go into this mindset of like, wait, do I need to get this? Do I need to stock up on beer or a box of wine? Because, well, obviously yes, but it's very hard to not give in to that, I will say. It's been a very surreal thing to walk into, you know, your regular grocery store and to have it look like that, and to have people like walking around Target with masks on, with gloves, wiping down everything. It's wild, it really is. And this is like I said in my Instagram story, this is a historical event that is going to be talked about until the end of time, similar to the Spanish flu in 1918. We're living it. That's what's so crazy to me, and I really didn't want to make this video to cause a panic, to be negative. You know me, I'm all about positivity, but I wanted to show you guys what it's like for me right now and just kind of share my experience, and more than anything, I want to hear your experience. So please in the comments, let me know, and then also, you go down there and just say a compliment to someone who might read it. Can we start some type of like positivity chain in the comments of this YouTube video right here, right now? Pause the video, go into the comments and just write something nice and uplifting. I really want to just bring us together. And honestly, unlike the Spanish flu, we have social media. We are able to connect with each other, and I think that that is amazing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I will post some of those stories right here, but the other day, I was just talking about how lately my feelings have just been oscillating from I'm okay, I'm calm, I'm motivated, I'm gonna get some content done, I'm gonna make all these videos, and the next second I'm just anxious and depressed and scared and not knowing what to do, and am I gonna run out of food? What are my parents going to do? How is my grandma going to get to the grocery store? It's been a lot, and I basically just talked on my Insta story about how it's okay to not be okay. This is one of the craziest things that has happened in our entire life, in our entire history. There are so many unknowns. It's normal and regular for all of us to have ups and downs, and for us to not know how to feel or what to do or what to say, and it's normal that we all are responding to it differently. The fact that we have social media and we are able to, you know, be socially distant but like also connect with each other is so important. It is such a blessing. Sorry to like get all sentimental, but it's true. That's like honestly how I feel. What was also so interesting and crazy when I went to the grocery store was just looking in the parking lot and seeing how full it was. Like full all the way up to the edges, all the way to the corner opposite edge of the parking lot was full. I have never seen the Ralph's parking lot so full. There are so many cars in the parking lot. It's not even noon here. Like, people aren't messing around. Honestly, it is such a weird time right now. Like, I walked into Ralph's and the lines were down the aisle. I took some quick clips. I didn't take a ton because everyone in there just looked miserable and scared and anxious, and the last thing that they want is a little YouTuber taking their vlog camera into their faces. There's a weird air in the world right now. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of people out and about still. Like, I still see people eating in restaurants, when yesterday, Sunday, it was announced that all restaurants, bars, any type of public space needs to be closed. There are people walking around in masks, and this is just very wild. I want to get indoors and shower everything on my body right now, including this sweatshirt. Stressed out is an understatement. If you do need to go to the grocery store, which, you know, everyone's going to have to eventually, unless you do Instacart and you get your stuff delivered, I have been carrying around Clorox wipes with me to do things like if you're buying wine or liquor, because hello, what else are we gonna be buying? When they take your ID, even if the cashier is wearing gloves, think about how many hands and IDs and things that cashier has touched. Take the ID back and instantly wipe it down with a Clorox wipe. That's kind of what I've been doing. It's been kind of making me feel a lot safer of, you know, we have to go to the store, we have to get necessities, and that I do understand. And by necessities, I mean, did I need bagel bites? No, I did not. Did I get them? Yeah. And I got this too. Necessities, box of wine. I don't really know why I needed this. This I regret. This was a panic buy. I didn't need to get this, but it's because no one wants whole grain. I got this because I'm sorry, it's very stressful times and we need this. It's just been so interesting to hear everyone's stories. That's kind of what I did on my Insta stories. I kind of did like an IG story confessional where I was like, just get honest with me. Like, tell me how you're doing. I want to just do this in a way to bring people together, to show people like, hey, we're not alone, but also like maybe to those people who aren't taking it seriously, like, this is why you should stay home. You should stay home because there are people who can't stay home, and flattening the curve is the most important thing that we could do right now. Right now, this is not a political thing. This is not a Republican, Democrat thing. When people start to argue about things like that, it makes me frustrated because here's the thing. When you're on your deathbed, no one cares if you're a Republican or a Democrat. It is a humanity thing, and that is what is important. And you know, it breaks my heart because people are missing their wedding dates, missing their prom, graduation, big milestones. My 29th birthday is on April 5th in a few weeks, and I'm probably gonna be spending it indoors right here with a big glass of champagne. But these decisions that we make now are just so crucial to how things are gonna go. So please encourage your friends to stay home. I'm thinking of doing some more fun live streams on my YouTube channel. I think I figured out why it was so laggy with my last one. Apologies about that, but let me know the types of content that you would like to see from me during this time. There's a reason why this video and this shot that I'm filming right now is taking me so long to film, and it's because I have been grappling with what the actual F is going on around me. It's very scary, but I'm glad that, you know, we have the internet and that we are able to have access to information and connect with our families. I actually just did a virtual happy hour with my girlfriends from Denver, and it was so fun. I encourage you guys to do that. We used Google Hangout. It was amazing. We all cheers our little wine. Take this opportunity to reach out to people. Take this opportunity to reach out to people that you know already have, you know, mental health issues. If you're already introverted, comment down below how you're dealing with all of this, because I find this interesting. I'm extremely extroverted, so this is a lot for me, I will say, and like, there's just so many things that are being affected by this, and we just need to take it seriously. I hope that you all are staying safe. It will be okay. This too shall pass. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this interesting, insightful, maybe uplifting. That's kind of what I was going for. I hope so. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Let me know how you're doing. You know where to find me on all of my social medias. Don't be afraid to connect with me. Don't be afraid to reach out to others. Just this is the time. If you found this video insightful or uplifting or entertaining at all, please make sure you leave it a like. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel, to my vlog channel. And I love ya. Wash your hands, guys. Please stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.